Have you ever wondered what you would do if you were cornered by a wild animal? Burning Bright helps you live that nightmare when a young woman and her brother are trapped in a house with a tiger. By using some intense acting and clever, but not expensive special effects, this movie had me jumping every time the beast got too close. Kelly is trying to move on after her mother's death. As she's placing her brother Tom into a facility that can care for children who have autism, she discovers that her bank account has been bled dry. They return to the family home for answers just as a hurricane is moving in. Her stepfather John has used her money to buy a vicious tiger for the safari park he's trying to build. Kelly is furious with him, but because of the incoming storm, she and Tom have to stay the night. As they sleep, the tiger gets locked in the house with them. Now she has to protect her brother from a ruthless man-eater and hopefully find a way out. I skipped over this tile more than a few times and finally decided, you know what, I'm going to give it a chance, and I'm very glad that I did. This is an exciting thriller that preys on our natural fear of a massive predator. At the beginning of the film, when John buys the tiger, the seller, played by Meatloaf of all people, delivers this menacing, terrifying speech about the beast that sets the pace for the rest of the film. Now, as our heroine faces off against this bloodthirsty creature, I got more into this movie. The rush of this film is brought to us by two main forces. First of all, they use real tigers in this movie. Now, the close calls are brought by creative camera work, some physical effects, but no real CGI. Honestly, the real thing is terrifying enough where the fake one just doesn't have the same impact. By seeing actual tigers on screen, I looked past when the effects weren't the best. The second is Brianna Evigan's scream queen talent in giving us a woman who's battling through overwhelming fear. I like the shade she brought to the character because primally she just has to escape, but she still needs to rescue her brother. Her performance alone pumped some adrenaline into a lot of these scenes. One thing I found refreshing about this movie and actually made the story a little better was how they included the disease of autism. Even in a life and death situation, Tom perceives the world differently and he has the same triggers. Kelly can't even touch him without him screaming out in anger, so keeping him away from the nightmare that is stalking them is even harder. Burning Bright is a surprising low-budget thriller that succeeds without the huge effects for a big idea. Now, if you can look past small budgets and appreciate a well-plotted-out film, this one will have you jumping. Now, the next time you're going to bed, turn off all the lights and look down the hallway and imagine a tiger coming around that corner. You'll understand why I like this movie.